If you want to lose 6 to 9 pounds in 1 week, then you need to follow an effective plan. I've tested this plan on clients who were looking to lose weight before an event like a vacation or photo shoot, and it works wonders. In fact, some of my clients who've used this look like they've been on a 3 or 4 week diet after just 1 week. Although it's not a long-term fix, this can kickstart your weight loss journey and motivate you for more sustainable long-term changes. So, is it safe or even possible to lose 8 pounds in 1 week? While it's certainly possible to lose 8 pounds in 1 week, it won't be pure body fat. Due to the calorie deficit needed to burn each pound of fat, it's simply not possible to safely burn 8 pounds of pure body fat in just 1 week. In fact, the only way to do this would be to suck the fat right out of your body, which some people foolishly do since they usually gain the weight back. However, this isn't to say you can't lose that much weight and still look leaner. While a lot of the weight loss will certainly come from body fat, you will also drop pounds by losing excess water weight. This is partly because this plan lowers your insulin levels and makes your body get rid of stored carbs, which bind water. Although your body can store about 300 to 500 grams of carbs in the form as glycogen, stored glycogen does hold around 3 times that weight in water. Reduced insulin levels will also make your kidneys shed out excess sodium, leading to reduced water retention. Along with reduced body fat and water weight, you may also lose some weight due to less intestinal waste and undigested food and fiber from your digestive system. I use a similar strategy for the first week in all of my health-focused weight loss programs. So here are the 6 steps that you should follow in order to lose 4 to 9 pounds in 1 week. Step number 1, eat fewer carbs and more lean proteins. You can lose several pounds by following a low-carb diet in just a few days. In fact, lots of research has shown a low-carb diet is a very effective way to lose weight and improve your overall health. A short-term decrease in carb intake can also reduce water weight and bloating. This is why people who go low-carb often see a difference on the scale as early as the next morning after starting the diet. Additionally, making sure you eat plenty of protein can help reduce your appetite even further while boosting your metabolism. Try eliminating or drastically reducing all starchy carbs and sugars for the week. Replace these with low glycemic vegetables, while also increasing your intake of eggs, lean meats, and fish. The bottom line with this one, reducing your carb intake can lead to a significant weight loss from both body fat and excess water weight. Eating more protein also helps. Let's move on to step number 2. Eat whole foods and avoid most, if not all, processed junk foods. When you're trying to lose weight quickly, then it can be helpful to eat a simple diet based on whole foods. These foods tend to be very filling and make it easier to eat fewer calories without getting too hungry. During the week, you should make sure to eat mostly whole single ingredient foods. Avoid most foods that are highly processed. Eating mostly lean proteins and low carb vegetables can be incredibly satisfying even if you're not getting that many calories. The bottom line with step number 2, in order to help you achieve that 8-pound goal, then you should try to eat only whole foods during the week. Base most of your diet on lean protein and low carb vegetables. If you just did those 2 steps, then you're already going to be on your way to that goal of 8 pounds in that 1 week. But let's go a step further. Let's go to number 3 to reduce your calorie intake by following these tips. Before I give you this tip, I want to say that I am not a huge fan of focusing on calories to lose weight or fat. But it's no secret you need to be on a calorie deficit to lose weight. Reducing your calorie intake is one of the most important factors when it comes to weight loss. If you aren't eating fewer calories than you expend, then you will not lose fat. Here are some simple tips to control calorie intake. Number 1, count calories. Weigh and log the foods you eat. Use a calorie counting tool or app to keep track of the amount of calories and nutrients you're taking in. This isn't to be used long term because who wants to do that? Eat only at meals. This was kind of straightforward. Reduce your snacks and don't eat anything after dinner. Cut your condiments out. Eliminate calorie-dense condiments and sauces. Fill up on the veggies. Fill your plate with vegetables first and limit starchy carbs and added fats for the week. Choose lean proteins. Choose lower fat proteins such as chicken and fish. Of course, don't drink your calories. Instead, opt for water, 0-calorie drinks, tea, or coffee. Protein shakes are fine if you count them as your meal. It's important to note that many people don't eat enough calories, so cutting calories could have a negative impact on your overall metabolic health which means you might slow your metabolism down. The best approach to cutting weight fast and keeping it off is off a calorie controlled, metabolism focused approach to fast fat loss. The bottom line with this one, reducing your calorie intake is a vital factor for weight loss. You may need to do this aggressively in order to lose so much weight in that 1 week. All right, number 4, we're gonna lift weights and try to focus on high intensity interval or metabolic training, also known as HIIT. Exercise, as we know, is one of the best ways to burn fat and improve your appearance. Resistance training, such as weightlifting, can lead to similar amount of weight loss as regular aerobic training. It also helps you add and maintain muscle mass and strength. Don't let muscle mass scare you. Muscle tissue is the most metabolically active tissue you have, which means it is burning calories while you're at rest. Full body resistance training workouts are also a great method to lower your body's carb stores and water weight, which can lead to a sharp decline in weight. And don't worry if you don't know what that is, I have over 50 metabolic workout videos in this channel. Lifting weights can also protect your metabolism and hormone levels, which often decline during dieting. High intensity interval training is another very effective training method. Research suggests that 10 to 20 minutes of HIIT can lead to similar or greater benefits for health and weight loss as 5 times that amount of regular exercise or cardio. Like weightlifting, it can quickly reduce muscle carb stores and also boost other important aspects of weight loss, such as metabolism and fat burning hormones. You can perform HIIT 3 to 4 times a week after a workout or as part of your normal training regimen. It is very important to do this with 100% effort or intensity. Most sprints should not less than 30 seconds. And remember, even if you think you're out of shape right now, 100% to you might not be 100% to the fitness models that you're doing these workouts from. Here are a few routines you can try. These can be done running in place or outside or applied on a cardio machine or a bike or a rower or a treadmill. Workout 1, 20-second sprint with 40 seconds rest. Repeat for 10 minutes. Workout 2, 15-second sprint with 30 seconds rest. Repeat for 10 minutes. You kind of get the idea here. You can do different levels of sprints with a rest in between. You can kind of adjust your rest based on how you're feeling. So you can do a 15-second rest. If that's not enough time, go to 30. And you just have to do this for 10 or 20 minutes. The bottom line with this one, lifting weights and doing high intensity interval training are among the best way to lose weight and deplete muscle glycogen stores. They can also boost your metabolism and provide other benefits. Along the lines of exercise, you want to do number 5 and be active outside of the gym. In order to burn extra calories and lose more weight, you can also just increase your daily activity. In fact, how active you are throughout the day when you aren't exercising also plays a very important role in weight loss and obesity. For example, the difference between a desk job and a manual job can account for about 1,000 calories per day. This is the same as 90 to 100 minutes of high intensity exercise. To put that into perspective, you can lose 1 pound of body fat by losing about 3,500 calories. Very simple lifestyle changes such as walking or biking to work, taking the stairs, going for walks outside, standing more, or even cleaning the house can help you burn a lot of calories. It's always a joke of somebody driving to the gym and trying to find the closest parking spot. Anywhere you go, try to park further away, probably save your car from a few dents too. The bottom line with this one, increasing your daily activity is a great way to burn extra calories and of course, lose more weight. And finally, one of my favorite ways to diet is carb cycling, a very simple way to reduce weight quickly. And not to mention, this is I believe, the most sustainable way of eating there is. It's a very effective tool that's been proven to help you lose stubborn body fat. It forces you to reduce your calorie intake and carb intake since you're limiting your eating to a short window of time. There are many different protocols with carb cycling and intermittent fasting. You have low carb, medium carb, or high carb. Some people don't do the medium carb. If you're incorporating intermittent fasting, which I like to do in some of my programs, then you can do a 16 and 8 hour window, which is a favorite. If you're combining fasting or carb cycling with exercise, it may be wise to do the fasting at a different time than your workout. Bottom line with this one, carb cycling combined with some intermittent fasting is an excellent method to reduce calorie intake and lose weight. Carb cycling combined with macro balancing is a very effective strategy for losing stubborn fat, especially people with a history of yo-yo dieting. If you don't want to regain your weight, try a metabolism-focused approach. Here's an example of a 7-day carb cycling diet plan. Day 1, low. Day 2, high. Day 3, low. Day 4, moderate. Day 5, high. Day 6, moderate again. And day 7, no carb day, which is a rest day. As you can see, cycling your carbs is a relatively simple once you know exactly what to eat on rest and workout days. Click the link in the description for a complete weekly breakdown of a 7-day carb cycling sample, and it's completely free and with recipe links for you to easily figure out. And you don't have to use those recipes, just look at the macros. Just look at how the meals are balanced. Very big proponent of learning how to balance your meals, which is where that term macro balancing comes from. To achieve the most weight loss with carb cycling, I recommend doing a 7-day carb cycling cleanse, as I call it, to help you lose 4 to 9 pounds of stubborn body fat caused by metabolic slowdown, reduce inflammation and clear out fat storing toxins. Really big, really important to reduce inflammation. Remember, if your body is in a state of inflammation or dis-ease, it's going to focus on healing that first before it cares how you look in your skinny jeans. It also helps begin the process of healing your digestion, another important component, detoxing your liver, boosting your thyroid, and calming your adrenal glands. And then the reason we want to do this is to increase fat burning hormones like growth hormone and T3 and others, decrease fat storing hormones like insulin and cortisol and others. And so that's what it really takes to lose 4 to 9 pounds in 1 week. By optimizing your diet and training regimen, you can take control and you lose a large amount of weight in 1 week and for life. Although this won't be pure fat loss, as I've mentioned before, it may give you that kickstart and motivation you need to follow a more sustainable diet. You do not need to follow all of these steps, but the more you apply, the more weight you will lose. Keep in mind that people go on crash diets often end up gaining all the weight back. When the week is over, you should switch to a more sustainable plan so that you can continue to lose weight and keep it off, which is what I really care about. For example, most people who start my 3-week carb cycling diet lose an average of 6 pounds in the first week and 12 to 22 pounds in 21 days. This, of course, is going to vary from individual to individual, because if somebody that needs to lose 150 pounds is going to lose weight a lot quicker than somebody that just needs to lose 20 to 30 pounds. And many of these people have kept the weight off. It's possible, and you can do it with this simple plan. Thanks for watching this video. Check that link in the first comment for the free 7-day carb cycling meal plan. There's no opt-in, no email address. It's just a gift for you that you're supporting and watching my channel. Before you go, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one.